I wanted to show you this. This is where we're starting. We are on Dead Indian Memorial Road. This is a bluff that looks back out over Ashland, Oregon. And we are on a quest for treasure on the Quest for Details channel. We are headed out to Plush, Oregon to hunt some sunstones. They're a type of labradorite. And a very perfect day to drive out to the sunstone mines and collect some sunstones on the, because I am a long ways out and we are on a long road trip. I have been road tripping. Olive is with her sisters and they are all enjoying their summer activities somewhere with their mama. And so I'm riding solo, except for you're all with me and I'm glad to have you. So off down the road here. We are not going back over the passes towards home down Highway 5. We are going east. Look at these beautiful escarpments in the canyon that we're following. I feel like there's a billion caves there that you could explore. Just the coolest looking stronghold. I treasure this next 4.5 hours of driving. And tonight we'll try and rest good, hydrate up, and hunt for gemstones. I have a feeling this is going to take a lot more than 4 hours. Just saw white sticking out. It looks like a, oh, it's a type of quartz, but almost a little agate layer in there. And then I saw these little round shaped things. I just have to stop. I mean, I keep killing our progress, but at the same time, life is all about the journey than where are we really getting to. If you ask me, I would tell you we were here, but you know what I'm saying. Just wild strawberries and vetch pea. They're just the runners off the wild strawberries. And every meadow is just insane with flowers and life. Yarrow beetle. I just made that name up, but that'll work. You are now in the Wainema National Forest. We are having some Tillamook cheese. There's nobody on the road with us. It's beautiful. I turned on to some other road off of some other road. And we are behind a line of volcanoes, headed out into the Modoc Plateau and the more desert regions of the state of Oregon. We're going through like a butterfly migration. I have to slow down. It's like going through a meteor storm of butterflies. We're somewhere between Klamath Falls and Lakeview. had to get out. I was spacing it. And we're gonna get there at sunset anyway, so it looks like it doesn't really matter. We're gonna be creeping out on those roads in the wee fading hours of light. I saw stacked rocks, and now I saw flashes of white mineral on this side, and I thought, yeah, let's look at that. Because you never know what they're trying to tell you. But it's good to get out anyhow and walk around, nose around. You never know what you're gonna find. We're in a national forest, so it's okay to wander off road here a little bit. So, yeah, already we're way on plateau material, so this is just like lava breaking down, but it's really hard to get under it. That's what we're gonna be doing, is looking for sunstones and this stuff. And don't get me wrong, when you get out there, the ground is covered in sunstones. Okay, we're almost through all these mountain ranges, down to a big highway, and then almost out to the basin the sunstones are in. We're going to be making camp at sunset. And it's going to be a beautiful day tomorrow. Hopefully you'll join me. Okay. Back on the road. Perception is such a funny thing. A trip like this, thousands of miles round trip, it'll feel like very long. I was talking to my boss one year when I'd put about 40,000 miles on a new vehicle commuting to a town that was about 40 miles away each day. And he was the first person in my life to point out to me that from where I was in mid-California to the tip of Argentina, South America, was only about 8,000 miles. And that I'd just done that repeatedly. So everything is relative, and just try and keep it in perspective, right? Lakeview. There is a lake bed down there. We're most of the way out to where Burning Man is too. It's over these mountains and all the black opal mines and stuff. And way up there where you see the old continental shelf sticking out of the edge of the world there, that's where the sunstones are. It says we got an hour and 43 minutes more to go. I swear it said that an hour and 43 minutes ago. It's gonna be after dark when we're rolling in. crazy. Those are trees up there. And the cliff faces look like they are lit up with some sort of yellow lichen. And I imagine that there are some prolific caves. Yep. And we're going way out there, and then we start following the edge of this, and then we'll climb up and over into the next valley over. That's a big old body of water you're looking at there. Okay. What dreams may come? Somewhere way, way, hundreds of miles and hours of driving through the mountains are the cities of Ashland, and somewhere way down there is home. And this, can you see the layers? How long it took for the lichen to stain all of that yellow. Those are some sort of organic lichen. And we're en route for the Lovelock Caves and all of the other crazy caves that they have found strange things in. So I imagine that if you went up there and looked through all those holes at the bottom of that cliff, you'd find some amazing things. We are on the edge of a lake on a highway in the middle of nowhere by ourselves. Look at this lake. Unlikely. I guess just all the water from around it has nowhere to go, so it just runs into it. But the far shores, these are huge lakes. Those are mountain ranges on the far side. That's where we're going. We're going to trace along the edge of this and then up over the top into the sunstones. And I was already feeling very surreal. And then, you know, as you do when you've been driving all day. And thank you for sticking with me if you have until now. These are new things for my eyeballs to see. And hopefully for yours too. Probably bird poop spattered on those rocks is what that is, not minerals. Yeah, crazy. And it smells, the smell blowing off of this is coming through all of these sweet sages and sage brushes. And they're all just as pungent as they can be, full of new growth for spring. All of the snow is just melted off of everything. And it is just wafting sweet saginess at us. That's where we came from. Way out over yonder. These are the things you want to do while you can. And then look back on them later on. Please stay free. sure. This is strange. We might just find a place to park, and this might be it for the night. Probably gonna call it done for tonight. This is probably gonna be it for me. I think that I found a good spot where I can edit a video until I go to sleep, and hopefully have something to send out to everyone in the morning. I think that this is a fine place to spend the night. Okay. And yeah, I'm gonna sit here on the top of the world and watch the globe spin. There's the first star. I am nowhere near a city. I am nowhere near any source of light. There's another star, and another star, and another star. Ah. So that's what this batch of sunstones will be. There will be the sunstones gathered from underneath the sky on the longest days of the year. You know what I mean. There's no way this is gonna pick up. It's so awesome. I'm just filming it just in case. The stars have come out and the entire galaxy is here. It's wild. There are so many worlds. Wow.